This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 13th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Gators will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The Texas Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And, of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked-about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes, first game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. The only thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So the Gators offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, now we have the long-anticipated debut of this talented freshman quarterback. Can he begin to build his legacy in his very first ball game?
Wow, so much build-up and hype. So excited to see what he can do. First snap in his college career. Let's see if he can settle in and just let his natural instinct.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Hand off to the single back. Fighting off the defender. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Williams. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This one will be fair caught. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Gators will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. A play action looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. The offense threatening now, first and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. They're going to run it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. Now here's the toss play. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Off the play fake on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The pocket breaking down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Makes the catch downfield. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Gonna run it. It's Webb. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. 1st and 10 play coming up. They'll hand it off. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Delayed handoff. Running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, the timing and the fake on this play was so good, you almost think it's a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the Gators will line up to kick it away. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? He'll throw it now. Gets made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back, it's Williams. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there in what will be the final play of the quarter. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
The Longhorns will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the 1st half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run.
They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He'll field it close to the 50. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Simon.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? On the run, it's Clark. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And on the carry, he's heading left. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring.
A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass, it's Williams. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. Longhorns will have to kick it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the returner is brought down. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
2nd down after that previous play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Takes the handoff. It's Webb. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about you.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. The pass rush closing in. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Pressure is coming. Pass not complete.
Well, they failed to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks into the open. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really